You're listening to NBRN this morning, and I have a guest in the studio named Thomas N. Mulder from New Jersey. Thomas, good to have you in the show here today. Now, you're a songwriter, and I saw something on your website about the Teddy Roosevelt Lifesaver. Tell us what that's all about.
Well, when I was 15 years old, I was in a school called New Life Boys Ranch, which today is called New Life Youth and Family Services, which is a school that at that time took boys that were from the city and had problems with either going to school or their parents were alcoholics or something. And they gave you a place to live. They tried to teach you about God, religion, and love and things like that. But the people that started the school was Walter Heyman Sr. and his wife. I call her Mom Heyman because that's what we called her back then. But they were actually bodyguards to Teddy Roosevelt at that time. And we were in Florida at that time, and I got the nickname called Teddy Roosevelt's Lifesaver. It's kind of been more or less like a private name that I've used only for politics or something like that, but I decided to use it as a name to get people's interest in me and part of my life. At that time I also preach, and we did have a group together, and we did go around to churches performing and singing hymns and preaching and stuff.
Okay. Now, at 15 years old, you were pursuing an artist career, but that's over with. You're not looking to be an artist anymore. You're trying to get your songs pushed, correctly?
Yes, I'm still a songwriter, and I still play guitar a little bit. I had a bad accident where I had broken both wrists and stuff, and I had a bad hip where I have 20 screws, a plate, and a rod in my hip. So I'm not really trying to be out there touring and performing a lot, but I am trying to push my songs, and basically my songs are about love, faith, and peace.
Okay. Well, the first one that we're going to play is called What Is a Song? Now, what inspired that song?
That song I actually wrote probably back in the 80s, okay? And I was out in New York pushing songs or plugging them and pitching them, and I kind of just, had a lot of rejections from A&R directors and stuff, and I said, well, what is a song? And that's how I started writing that.
Okay. Now, you had this one demoed here in Nashville from the Paramount Music Group, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, folks, we have Thomas N. Mulder in the studio this morning with us, has a nickname as Teddy Roosevelt's Lifesaver, and we're going to be performing, or I should say playing a song called What Is a Song? It was demoed by the Paramount Music Group and written by Thomas N. Mulder. Let's give a listen here on Around the World in Country Music this morning.
What is a song with no music to your ear? What is a song with no melody to hear? What is a song if no one ever listens to the sound? What is a song if someone's feelings written down? What is a song? Some ideal or dream they found. What is a song if it don't hit? Nobody don't want to hear the sound. And what is a song that makes a hit with no feeling or hope there to be found? What is a song with no melody to be found? What is a song with no rhythm to dance around? What is a song with no people to hear the sound? What is a song if it don't hit and nobody don't want to hear the sound? What is a song that makes a hit with no feeling or hope there to be found? What is with no feeling or hope there to be found. What is a song with no music to your ear? What is a song with no melody to hear?